GE Healthcare Life Sciences ready-to-process products provide smooth interconnectivity and seamless, scalable implementation in biopharmaceutical operations, allowing fully flexible manufacturing facilities. Ready-to-process connectivity products provide the links between our systems and components, allowing rapid, secure workflows and maintaining sterile integrity. The Ready-Mate disposable aseptic connector is a genderless connector for biopharmaceutical production, used to connect different kinds of single-use devices. Ready-Mate provides safe connections for high fluid throughput in upstream and downstream applications. The tube sealer is a portable device that can heat seal thermoplastic tubing. The seal forms a tamper-proof and leak-proof closure, securing tubes from bags, bottles, and other vessels. Sterile Tube Fuser is a fully automated device for welding together both dry and wet thermoplastic tubing in a sterile operation. It is used for connecting tubing between sterile containers, bioreactor bags, and process equipment for the aseptic transfer of large volumes of fluids. Sterile Tube Fuser is a part of the ready-to-process platform and designed for various connectivity applications. Sterile Tube Fuser is operated via a single push-button interface. The Sterile Tube Fuser is typically used to fuse thermoplastic tubing between sterile containers, thereby enabling sterile transfer of large volumes of fluids. The Sterile Tube Fuser is pre-programmed for a variety of diameters and different brands of tubing. To make a sterile joint, place a new cutting blade in the blade holder, close the lid, and push the cover lock button. Now place the tubing in the left and right tubing holder. Make sure tubing is tightly fitted by screwing until arrows meet. The cover lock push button initiates the steps in the cutting and welding program. The cutting blade is now being heated to 400 degrees Celsius to ensure that the blade is sterile. Once 400 degrees Celsius is reached, the blade is cooled to the preset temperature for the specific tubing to be connected. The temperature can be set between 190 and 270 degrees Celsius depending on tubing type and diameter. The heated blade melts through the two tubing pieces simultaneously. The blade temperature is monitored during the operation. The tubing is pressed against both sides of the blade to ensure a sterile operation. Once the tubing has been cut, the instrument slides the cut tubing pieces into alignment. The tubing pieces always remain in contact with the hot blade, ensuring a sterile operation. While the tubing is pushed together, the blade cuts through in an upward motion. The blade is released when the operation is finished. Once the blade is fully extracted, the weld is allowed to cool. The blade is cooled automatically. The lid interlock is released when the weld is complete, and the machine can be opened. Discard the used blade and the cut tubing ends. The connected tubing can now be removed and the Sterile Tube Fuser is ready for immediate reuse. The GE Healthcare Life Sciences ready-to-process platform of ready-to-use products simplifies and speeds up bioprocessing, reduces upfront investment, and accelerates development.